Hello there, it's your boy, Tasty Cake. Okay, my other video for Coca-Cola Movement Move is an hour and a half in processing, and that was because it's how late it is at night. So I may not publish this video until tomorrow, because I got things to do. But at least have it done. I have 28 subscribers. I'm grateful for that. 28 subscribers. I thought I had 30. I was wrong. I forgot. I messed up. I had like 30 views. 30 views and 28 subscribers. Like, okay. My cousin Richard, who is one of my co-hosts on my yet to be produced and developed talk show, which would be basically first episodes be like one-on-one interview thing, very short, and then the other shows would be if you're returning. If you want to continue on doing something, you'll be my co-host. So first a one-on-one talk show, and then you and I will co-host various other shows. I'm going to record it like all at one time, so have something available, and then I'm going to mix it all up with other people's. You want to come back? We'll do that. I have no problem with that. That's what it's about. I want to be in communication with my friends, and that's how we're going to do it. Can have fun talking about whatever it is. Episode, introduce yourself. Next episode and beyond that, what do you want to talk about? We'll have the list. We'll review everything, so I'll be good. And you can hear that I am talking in a little bit higher pitch. That's what I use instead of my normal lower voice, because a lot of people can't hear me, and when I watch my videos, which I usually don't, so I just like to get it done with, so I got out there. But when I was watching today the Oreo episode I just did a couple days ago, which reminder, because I forget these things, speak in a higher tone. I was going to also do a redo of the Eaglemoss TARDIS because the music was drowning me out, but I might go back and do that. I got Eaglemoss figurines. I can take them out of the package. No big deal. I can display them. That's a maybe. A lot of times I just like to get it done with. And let's bring about that elephant in the room. What I mentioned last video, my procrastination. Now, sometimes when I started writing, it was for, writing class in college. No, at the university. I did in college, community college, and I did at university. There is a difference, people. There is a difference. And I did not write Doctor Who specific stories until I actually earned my title, per se. Well, that's another episode. We'll get those whole title episodes done later. But when I had the declaration of being called Doctor, it's like, okay. I'm not calling myself the professor anymore. I'm not calling myself the overseer. I have Doctor as a legal title. So, like, okay, I am legally, and I can say I am the Doctor. And as a doctor, I want my bestie to make sure she goes to the doctor and take care of some things, because I worried. That's what things you do. Oh, cool. That's cool. Candy Crush Soda Saga, it's addictive. That's another addiction. That's another addiction that you can fall into because I'm Dr. Phil. I won't go there. Yeah, I'm not going there. We'll just leave that one out. I'll leave it in the video, but we're going to leave it out. I've written stories. I wrote a short story. It was the Doctor Who and the Reptilians. that little figurine thing. I had the whole idea. Reptilians, or the Reptilians. It's so long ago I wrote that thing. It's on there. I never touched it. It's on a teaspoon and an open eye. A teaspoon and an open mind. That website. So I wrote that. I was happy with it, content. I still need to run Grammarly. I mean, I paid that Grammarly for a year. I'm paying it every year now. Every month, whatever it is. Just to help me out. And again, I'm procrastinating on doing it for stories. Just run it through there. I need to. I need to download Zoom so I can do the talk show. Like, why am I balancing, spending my time wisely? Well, that's been that way forever in the day. And, oh yes, one round I got it too. I popped all the bottles, baby. Through procrastination, through bittersweet things. Oh yes, I made at level 686. I made gold, baby. I made gold. I'm high score. I'm the top 8. Wow. I mean, I had written Identity Crisis. I wrote that. I made a movie. I rewrote it, made it to a novella. I went back into the movie and filmed all the things that could not be done, that should have been done, and which could have been done, based on the original script and the original story. But I won't talk about that part. I won't go there. But it can be finished. It could be filmed. It could be produced. When I did alternate responses, I took the original story and just changed the characters and tweaked it a little bit. Made a documentary out of it. I need to fix one scene, honestly, because there was improvisation was done and I was not happy with it because it was also out of sync. It would have been fine if it was in sync. Bye. But it wasn't. It was, I said it and then the actions were afterwards. It was not, I would either freeze, like just do a frozen shot, freeze a shot and overdub that one shot. Had the proper editing stuff and then music, all that good stuff, and just release it. So because of that, it was not released. And when I did the third film, I had, my crew, because I was a guest star on the cable access show Solid Ground, which my behavior and such, I was not put into the Internet Movie Database for the show. Episode 10, Aliens Exist, was not put on YouTube. It was one of the highly rated episodes, I'm going to say. And it was spectacular, and it was just not the only episode not shown on YouTube. Episode 10. I have the DVD. I have the DVD player. And again, procrastinating, I would like to post it one day. Because I'm in it, and it's me. I even asked the producer, could they do it? I said, well, we don't have the things. I have it. I mean, I can do it. And I also said, why am I not on the Internet Movie Database? And that was not an answer given. Like, time does not heal all wounds. And the third movie, Time and Fractions. Did I call it Time and Fractions? Yeah, that was called Time and Fractions. The original title I had was switched to the novel that I'm still haven't written yet. But again, procrastination, yes. Other things I just feel like doing, yes. My friend who's an Emmy Award-winning author is on Twitch, and now she's affiliated, so she doesn't really need me on there, but I still hang around, and it's probably on right now, but I'm too busy making this other video to do it right now, to look. Oh, come on, I just had... one more bear to find. Holy crap. And before I had this came in not even a year ago for this video, so like, but then work, and then just the feeling of insecurity, all that stuff. Me all starry-eyed. Yeah, I love Asia, you know. Was Time Will Tell. So, absolutely great song. So, I mean, like, I rewrote the one story last year. It was a very short, which involved me, my doctor, which could have been from any of the timelines. Well, second timeline is still the second. Third timeline involves the doctor from that timeline. But the way the story is, it could be the first series, first timeline, or second timeline. Yeah, first story or... Maybe that's why I can't get things out, because I can't spit it out either. The story fits... It's part of the Miscellaneous Memories collection, which encompasses stories from the third timeline, which are only like 3 or 4, and the novel. And the other ones are just solo stories, which either fit in with the first series, first timeline of the Valeyard, spoilers, or the second timeline of the Doctor, i.e. it's me. I'm the Doctor. I'm the Valeyard. And this one involved, it's part of the Lost in Time series. Like one story is posted, Doctor Who meets the Teletubbies. I wrote that 3 times. First time with the person, Roger Boys, who was to be the Doctor in part of the Guardians of Gallifrey. Hence why I became the Valeyard instead. And then I rewrote it to encompass Tom Baker, because he was the Doctor that everyone knows about. Knew. Badu. And then I finally said, you know what? It's me. The Doctor's me. I can do this in my stories. I can do it that way. So, that's the one that's out there. Doctor Who meets the Teletubbies. It's a hilarious story. Anyone can read it. It's hilarious. And one of the other ones was called Lost in Time. I'm not sure if the first one or second one, but involved my doctor, albeit either my doctor being the Valeyard. I'm getting myself confused. How to put this, because it's either first timeline or second timeline Doctor. Keep it at that, because I already said the Valeyard was in the first timeline, and the second timeline was the Doctor, both me. So just keep it that way. Keep it straightforward. So the story either fits in the first timeline or second timeline. Involves my companion, who is a partial Cyberman. His name is John Zager. And it had the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton, and Jamie, Fraser Hines characters. It was very short, to the point, in a diner. Then last year I said, you know what? We have a diner in the 12th Doctor story. And it works. So why don't I just encompass that diner and make it all make sense? And I kind of did. It made perfect sense. Oh, holy crap, I just had... I never finished this final chapter, and there's no reason for me not to finish it. Because I need to, and then I got Grammarly. It's like, well, I'm going to fix it all with Grammarly, make all of my mistakes, grammatical errors go away, because I was never spectacular in what I did. The idea of being a writer, because I was an actor. I did my thing. I was in the theater. I could do the stuff. But with such things that have happened over time and resolutions that have gone by the wayside and things that keep occurring and distractions, I just kind of do it now, clear these things out. Oh, I didn't do everything I wanted to. Didn't do what I want to do. Anyway, I know the chapter. I know the final chapter. I see in my head, and it was a very happy ending. Very happy ending indeed, because it had Clara and the character Me. Look it up. It's in 12 Doctor Stories. So it was the further adventures of Clara in that TARDIS, which is disguised as the diner, kind of thing. Oh, nice and happiness, especially for my doctor. I was happy for my doctor's very happy because the way things were going, and also leading up to. I think I stated that the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton character, knows what's going to happen next to my Cyberman companion. Kind of an obvious thing. And that's why it fits in either first or second timelines, or both. Because when I have it for the story, it's just a little nice, happy story. And put a little danger in there, but nothing that can't be fixed. I mean, it's Doctor Who, for God's sakes. But knowing that we all know what's going to happen, and he says it, I know. But while the time is there, let's not worry about it. It's taking a happy thought to the whole thing, because placing this story before the next story, which turns out to be, a big tragedy. Obviously, the second Doctor's right. It's something does happen to my companion, and it devastates him so much. Specifically, the first timeline, that things change completely and just whoosh, not a good thing. Don't mess with Mother Nature kind of situation going on here. So when I do it for the second, if it fits the second timeline, it's not a momentous strain. It's a big thing, but again, it's something that can be written because I have no attachments to it, while the other stories I have written do have attachments. As in, I chose characters based on people in my past at the time, made me feel happy and so forth. And that's why I made them characters. And sometimes I did change the characters around because it didn't work out. And then I just got kind of tired of changing the characters around. And especially when I did the third movie, Time and Fractions, when I used my old crew from Solid Ground. I don't even speak to any of them. And I say hi to my TV sister every once in a while. If she does something, hi sis, happy birthday sis, Merry Christmas sis. But the others, we all just went our separate ways. Someone I knew, she decided to, unfriend me, and didn't even respond. It's like, okay, we've known each other for years, and now you just say I'm nothing? Okay. Kind of hurt because she was an important character. And that's actually part of the second timeline, too. I had everything set up that way. Now, I'm fine. My ex-girlfriend and I are fine the way things are, so I can still write. I already wrote a story with her, and the next story has not been written yet. The story sequel to the third film which has not been written because it's still in my head. But the movie it's filmed, it's all filmed and nice and good and stuff like that. It ends off her character in a good way. She's just goes on her way, and this and that and other things here and there. So again, maybe it's a distraction thing. Like I'm playing the Candy Crush Soda Saga, and it's like 7 o'clock on a Sunday night. So in a little while I'm going to sleep because I'm tired. But when I have attachments to other characters because it was people in my life, it's like I don't really want to go back to that point and remember them. But when I write a story, there shouldn't be any attachments at all. It's just, you see this person, this is what they look like. People should have their own idea. I shouldn't include a picture of the person, but it was that fittingness is how I saw them be these people. But then again, don't actors have regrets when they do something and they say they don't want to do it anymore and I forget? Kind of like what I do, except I haven't finished writing it yet. And is letting the reader enjoy the story. They can see the characters there. They don't know how they're attached to me any way, any form, and what happened. They don't know. They don't need to know. They just want to write a story so they can enjoy it. And that's the whole point. But it's just so hard for me to get there to do it. It's hard for me to get to this point of doing the video too. I mean, I still haven't done my titles, and that's the easy thing to do. There's nothing big difference that was wrong me talking about all my different titles from back in the day till currently. There's nothing. It's always something else for me to waste time on. And once I get it done, it's over with. The writing, the videos, and just, clear my notes here, find out, I said I'm going to talk about this, I'm going to talk about that in the past. I just do it. I just need to do it. Like I can't post this video tonight because it's already running over 23 minutes. And I don't need to be up till 11 o'clock at night and then say, oh, something went wrong. Because the internet is running slow to get everything done. But I'm finally getting this done. I'm telling you why I haven't written. Not because I'm lazy. It's, it's that bipolar disorder thing. The whole, I don't think I can do it right, but I have Grammarly, so I should be able to do it right. I have backup there. I have people that can read the stuff. But then again, I had people ask for people's help before, and I even asked for help on my outfit, and I did not get much help with that either. Which I was able to, put together my master's doctor's outfit. Everything's taken care of there. But I guess I'm just tired of being disappointed, and if I procrastinate enough, I will get it done someday, but I just gotta get there. This year is supposed to be my year. Do all these cool things I want to do, and it seems the time has been wasted yet again. Sorry, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I haven't done anything. It's already February 5th. I still haven't dug up my suitcase yet, which I have, a couple weeks more to do that. No big deal. My GPS is in a box. I know how to get to Orlando. I just like to have it if I'm going to go traveling about here and there. Idea of if I'm going to see anyone or if I can get to certain place, do some photos. I mean, no one has said anything wrong about my stories. It's just, I kind of get to the point of, again, these people were part of my life, and now they're gone. And it's just going back in and seeing them again as these people in my mind. And knowing how they basically disappointed me. But it's not up to me. It's write the story. Don't throw attachments to it. Just because it looks like the person is not the person. Many writers and actors have regrets of all this stuff they did. Just do it. Get it over with. Get the stories done. Like the videos. I don't go back and watch these videos. But since the Oreo one was such a big thing, I watched it and I said, okay, yeah, one thing I do forget, I don't speak in a higher pitch voice. I speak in my regular low voice. So I was like, you can't really hear what I'm saying. It's about turning it up and just get it done, get it over with, finish writing, clean up, sell things, finish your Coke Move, which is very good. Not saving a bottle. I noticed I threw away one of my Mountain Dew haunted, the Voodoo bottles. I kept the can because I had a can for it, but I threw away the other bottles. Like, some I didn't even drink because I forgot. Can't keep everything. Can't keep this mess on my desk either, but it's just driving me nuts. And I had these Nutri-Grain bars I was supposed to bring to work. I brought it to work this morning. I forgot. We're so damn busy. Things just kind of get in the way. And even though you're supposed to set time, you're supposed to have moments here, make time, figure it all out, get into the quantum level and change things, which, quantumly, I would have changed things in the past long ago. I would never have allowed myself to get to this point. I probably wouldn't be on video. I would have a whole new life situation if I can change things quantumly. Just live a boring old life. A lot of people's lives would not be changed because I won't be in it. Is that kind of selfish? Yeah. At this point of the game, I just kind of sometimes, am I anything at all? Is it important for me to do this at all? It's, I don't know. But we're here now, and I finally got this point out. Maybe I'll get to the point of saying all my titles, which is no big deal. It's just running through my mind. There's nothing bad about it. It's just, I don't know. Simple thing of just go through all the titles. I mean, I can be a multi-episode. It's no big deal. Could be just one freaking episode, basically. Why did I call myself this? How did that come about? Am I affiliated with any church? Yes, because that's how I got my ordained minister and title of doctor and so forth. I mean, fun little facts, and no big deal. I forget. I honestly forget. I'm trying to think of cool things to talk about, and that's, for me to have all these names and titles, that's something to talk about. But that's another day. Maybe tomorrow. On Monday, I got some things to do. And come Tuesday night, yeah, I'm filming this Sunday, so it'll be shot will be done on Monday, but earlier times I can load it. Tuesday night I will be on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. It'll be me along with my other Team TARDIS cohorts, my Team TARDIS family, while we talk about Meep the Beep, a Doctor Who comic book character villain, and how he's progressed to now being on the show, which also kind of comes full circle, if I could say, because Doctor Who was in Marvel Comics. Disney owns Marvel. Disney owns Sony, doesn't it? So it comes full circle. They can have Beep the Meep after all these years. And so that should bring back a lot of other characters which are technically Marvel in Marvel Comics in the first place. So that'd be interesting. Reached over the half-hour mark. I did place an email on my page. One of those Yahoo emails which I rarely look at, but again, maybe I'll remember to look at it. Who knows? Please like, subscribe, share. I'm thankful for the 28 subscribers I have now. I have quite a few more viewers, but I know some viewers, they don't subscribe, like my cousin, because he's just being that way. It just makes me feel kind of more positive, saying, oh, I got more subscribers. That makes me want to actually, I'm trying to do this at all because it's just me trying to let go. This is what's in my mind, people. I want to have some fun here. I did fix that one. Okay, look at my notes. Okay. I do need to wish a happy birthday on the next couple of days, because she is watching. One of my future co-hosts, watching my stuff, so I got to do a birthday video for her next couple of days. And yeah, please like, subscribe, share. Tell me what you think. Tell me what we should talk about, either on my own or talk show wise. Want to be two people's talking about whatever, having fun along the way. And always remember, time waits and turns slowly.